Hi, myself is Tarun from ECB from MLR College, ECE department. Today I'm gonna explain about the topic of PCM and Dpcm. First thing, PCM refers to pulse code modulation. It is used in digital communication, whereas you can see here, and the Dpcm same as it. It is a key digital technique for it. Before diving into digital communication, PCM, we have to know some of the basic things like analog versus digital signals, understanding the key differences between them, sampling theorem, quantization, and encoding. Analog signals and digital signals, they are the signals which are continuous form in time and um, amplitude are known as analog. The signals which contain only zeros or ones are known as digital signals. Sampling theorem, as we all know that the frequency of sampled signals should be greater than or equal to twice of measured signal. Quantization, the quantization is used to decrease the amplitude, just like if the discrete value has 9.2, it round it off for 9. Encoding, the encoding is used for the quantized value like 9 to convert into binary. These concepts are used in PCM and Dpcm. Pulse code modulation, same as it is. Yeah. PCM converts analog signals to digital signals. Sampling, which converts to continuous time signals to discrete time signal. The quantizer is used to convert discrete time signal to rounded off signal. Encoding is signal to the value of 9 volts or something such is used to convert it into binary value. The main thing is now the differential pulse code modulation. The main difference between PCM and Dpcm is the PCM will generate directly to generate direct the quantization will receive direct samples from the sampler, whereas in differential pulse code it receives the differences between two successive samples between them. The advantages of PCM is it has less noise and simple implementation. The disadvantages are high bandwidth and large storages it cannot contain. Whereas in Dpcm, it has lower bandwidth, better comprehension than PCM. Disadvantages are complexity is more when compared to PCM, and error accumulation is there. The applications of PCM and Dpcm are: PCM is used in telephone technology of 64 kbps and audios which is of 1.4 mbps. Dpcm is used in speech coding, video comprehension, and image comprehension, which the Dpcm is used to control the large storage modules. The comparison between them is the bandwidth of Dpcm is low, whereas in the case of PCM it is high. Complexity of Dpcm is higher and PCM is low. Error accumulation is present in the Dpcm, and compared to Dpcm, the PCM has less. And some of the things I want to explain you that this pulse code modulation, as I explained you that the sample values will the sampler will convert continuous signals to sample values, and a signal will be sent to quantizer, and the quantizer will be send the round of values to the encoder, and it generates binary data like this 1011 something. And the same thing is repeated, and similar thing is repeated in the receiver side. The Dpcm, the main reason for we go from PCM to Dpcm is to reduce the quantization error without increasing the number of bit values. As we all know that quantization error is equals to Vmax minus Vminimum by 2 power n plus 1. To decrease the quantization error, we should increase n. But if we increase n, the bandwidth also increases. So what we'll do means the amplitude will be decreased. How? By sending the success difference between two successive samplers, which results in the decreasing of amplitude, just like see here in the example. In case of first sampler, the amplitude is the highest Vmax is minus plus 1.5 and negative is minus 1.5, whereas in this case 1 and minus 1, when compared to it the amplitude is decreased. So that's why we use this. Thank you.